Welcome to Worldwide Hippies news and stuff for the week of January 17th to the 23rd. I'm Winston Smith. Excuse me if I'm a bit disorganized here. I just left a programming meeting at the ministry. In the wake of the Arizona shootings here in the U.S., I have been informed that my news programs may have been a bit incendiary in the past. That my reporting on news stories that are covered by us and not the mainstream media and informing hippies about matters that on the surface seem important there may have been some underlying operant effects that are not welcome in this country anymore. It seems that people higher up, people that know more, think clearer, see a bigger picture, are smarter, better looking, more perceptive, have contact with God whose shit doesn't smell at all, are able to make better decisions for everyone and for their own good, and should never be challenged, demanded. I mean, asked that Worldwide Hippies news and stuff make adjustment in our content, reflecting more of a mainstream and homogenized view. So, with that in mind. Okay. Bear with me. I got to sort out these stories kind of as we go along here. Dre's assistant has them all mixed up with our other stuff that I was going to report on. Hopefully we can get through this and we get the graphics right. If not, I apologize. Okay, Spain is still trying to indict G.W. Bush and 5 others for torturing one of its citizens. No? How about this? Following in the footsteps of the Beatles, Aerosmith, and Metallica, the Grateful Dead is the next iconic band getting its own video game. Featuring the act's music and signature imagery and lore, an online game with supporting mobile phone companion is available soon. Featuring all the band members, names, likenesses, as well as their recordings, artwork, photography, and video culled from the psychedelic pioneers' fabled vault, the outing will be playable from multiple platforms and devices and accessible via the band's official website, www.dead.net. And from Al Jazeera. After the latest downpour hit Australia's flood-wrecked Queensland island, raging torrents rushed through several towns, washing away cars and houses. Rescuers on Tuesday rushed to reach people trapped on their roofs overnight as the onslaught of muddy waters tossed cars like toys and carried them away. What? It's just a weather report, man. No, don't get Sarah Palin in here, I'll read it.
Heavy rains also caused major
From New York.
to farmland and
Huge garbage pile breaks suicide jumpers fall, proving that Mayor Bloomberg's cuts to city services saves lives. When 26-year-old Mr. Caputos found out that his landlord was evicting him from his rent-controlled apartment in Midtown Manhattan, he apparently took the ruling literally and jumped out of his 9th floor window. But thanks to the cuts in New York City's sanitation department, a week's worth of trash had already been piled up, breaking Mr. Caputo's fall like a smelly rat-infested pillow. Caputo's is now in critical but stable condition and was taken to Belleville Hospital for evaluation. Okay, Worldwide Hippies wants to welcome our newest sponsor, the Chinese breast stimulator company, whose motto is, "Who needs democracy when you got big boobs to set free?"
变大了，变挺了，就是这么简单方便。大多数亚洲女性胸部扁平、胸型不佳和萎缩下垂，魅力顶峰以美国 BCT 生物实验室独创的智能芯片为核心，只要将2片圆弧状的魅力顶峰智能片放入文胸内，
也已经漂亮了，吸引的目光也越来越能感觉到它在改变。每天早上起床那种感觉真的是
动起来，每秒1万次的高都可以让乳房动起来，不知不觉中胸部变大了。
And we're back. U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton is looking for legal means to shut Julian Assange up. Presumably, she believes that the WikiLeaks founder has violated some law. The irony is that one of his secrets that Assange revealed is that Clinton herself is orchestrating illegal activities. In a cable-headed reporting and collection needs, the United Nations reference number state 048849 issued in Clinton's name, U.S. diplomats are instructed to collect a mass of personal information on UN officials, including credit card information, frequent flyer account numbers, DNA, retinal scans, and fingerprints. This is illegal under both U.S. and international law. I can't use this one either. Yeah. Okay. From AP News, Oklahoma. Boy rescued after tongue gets stuck on pole. In a scene straight from the movie A Christmas Story, an 8-year-old Oklahoma boy got his tongue stuck to a metal pole after he licked it on a dare. Officials say when rescue crews arrived Tuesday morning, the boy was standing on his tiptoes, trying to wiggle his frozen tongue free from the stop sign pole across the street from Woodward Middle School. Paramedics were able to help the boy by pouring water on his tongue. Once free, the boy told officials that he got stuck after his brother dared him to lick the pole. Here's WikiLeaks.
Shit. Door. Jesus.
How you doing?
Doing all right.
Your name Judd?
Yep.
Well, Judd, I'm from the State Department. How you doing?
Doing all right. You know, getting my dope fields back up and running, so I'm selling hash to high schoolers. You know, bringing some money, taking care of the kids. You know, get back with Lucy. You know, and with getting the whole family things going on, and things are doing good.
Well, we've got a job for you, Judd.
And what's that?
You see these here?
How can I miss them?
Well, these are causing problems down at the State Department, and Hillary Clinton wants to put an end to it. Can you imagine if these get out on the internet? We're never going to be able to stop those activists down at Worldwide Hippies. Never. But I'll tell you, your job is to find these, because we know you find these, one or both of those guys are definitely close by. Now, your job, if you choose to accept it, is to locate both of those guys, interrogate them. Don't kill them, though. We're not making martyrs out of these guys. But I want you to find them, interrogate them, and get a hold of me, and we'll come and get them.
All right. Sounds easy enough.
You think you can handle that?
Yeah, I can handle it.
Job pays $3,000.
All right. Throwing a pack of smokes, you got a deal.
Okay, very good. No, you can't have that.
I mean, just one fucking take
No,
it.
if
Come on, stop
Hillary
making a big
finds
deal out
out
of it.
that I gave
It's no
them
big
to
deal,
you,
come on.
I got to
Yeah,
answer to
fuck.
her. I'm not
All right,
answering
fine.
now, Hillary.
Take your fucking picture. See if I fucking care.
And we're back. Tunisia. Food riots broke out last week. Battered by bad weather and increasing demand from the developing world, the global food supply system is buckling under the strain. This month, the UN Food and Agricultural Organization, or FAO, reported that its food price index jumped 32% in the second half of 2010. Yes, 32%. Surpassing the previous record set in the early summer of 2008, when deadly clashes over food broke out around the world, from Haiti to Somalia. And I can't do this one either. Okay, here's some really good news, big news, important news. From Lexington, Kentucky. You might think this strange, but lawmakers have made a law that no ice cream cones can be carried in your back pockets. You heard me right. It's against the law to have an ice cream cone in your back pocket. Besides Lexington, Kentucky, this is also the law in states such as Alabama and Georgia. The reason? Very simple. To stop people from stealing horses. As anyone who ever has seen a Western can attest to, horse thieves were just about the lowest, no-good, dirty, rotten scoundrels around besides hippies. Some sunk even lower by using the promise of a pocketful of ice cream to lure the horses away. If caught, they could always claim that the horses simply followed them home. You can lead a horse to ice cream and not only make him eat it, but give it a brain freeze in the process. A cold and sticky buck isn't pleasant, but apparently it's a small price to pay for a gently used horse. And that's the news for this week. I want to thank you all. If you like our news, please spread it around, send it out in your emails, post it on other blogs, and hopefully we'll see you next Monday.